England has been around for around 13,000 years. That is a very long time. That's even old. That's older than my nan. Anyway, because it is that old, you'd think that there's a lot of old laws as well, which there actually is. There's a lot of old laws, and they still have not been taken out of the system. What I mean by that is that you can still get in trouble for committing these stupid laws. You wouldn't even think that they exist. It's stupid. We didn't use our brain. They're ancient, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna show you some laws that are still in place now. So with that being said, hither let's thou for out thou Romeo get into the video. I don't know what the hell I just said there. Okay, cool. So before we even start with the first one, I need to ask a question. When you go to a pub, alright, or when anyone goes to a pub, what do you go to a pub to do? Like what's the significance of a pub? Why do you go there? Slap it in the comments. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Right. Now we got that cleared up. That's actually gonna lead onto the first one that we're about to go through. This is stupid, man. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, cool. So we're gonna be starting off with the first one. That it is illegal to be drunk in a pub in the United Kingdom. What? Like, bro, that makes no sense. You go to a pub. This is why I asked you before. You go to a pub to drink. Cool. You get drunk at a pub. That's exactly what you go there to do. You're not just gonna drink and not get drunk. That's just a waste of money. Otherwise, you're just paying for the flavour of the drink. Who does that? Alcohol tastes disgusting anyway. You go to a pub to get drunk, okay? End of. You socialise a bit, but you go there to get drunk. But under the Metropolitan Police Act 1839, they made it illegal to be drunk in a pub. Why? Who does that? It's just stupid. Whoever made up that law is stupid. And that's simply because a pub is classed as a public place. You can't drink anywhere in a public place in the United Kingdom, and I think in the United States as well. Obviously, a lot of people break this law on a daily, and it just can't be enforced because there's just too many people doing it. So they might as well just get rid of the law, or they just simply need to amend it because you can't get drunk in a public place. But although a pub's classed as a public place, it's a place where you go to get drunk. So, you know, they need to switch up a bit. Okay, so this next one is a law that's not in the books right now, but I wanted to share it with you because it is stupid. I don't know why this law was ever put into place. I don't know why they done it. But yeah, the law is that you have to carry at least 1 bale of hay in the boot of your car at all times. This law was taken out of the books in around 1976, so it's not that long ago that it was taken out. So before 1976, people had to carry hay bales in the boot of their car. Now obviously this was made for horses and carriages. Why would you need to carry hay bales in your car now? Well, imagine getting sent to prison and you go up to a prison inmate and they're like, yo, why you get looked up? And you're like, I didn't have hay in the back of my car. Okay, so this is bad news for you that live in London, because under section 32 of the Salmon Act 1986, it is illegal to handle salmon in a suspicious manner. Who made that law? Please? Like, for real, I thought that the UK was... I thought we were smart and I thought we wasn't off our mind. But who the hell makes a law that says that we can't handle salmon in a specific manner? That is stupid. And the stupid thing is, this law still exists. You can still get fined for it. And even worse, prison time, I guess. And what's even more stupid is that they made a law... They called it the Salmon Act. They made it specifically for salmon. They made it specifically for salmon. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. Moving on to the next one. Okay, so under the Library Offence Act 1898, it is illegal to gamble or use any offensive language inside a library. Number one, who even goes to a library to gamble? I don't know anyone that's ever brought a scratch card, walked up to a library and thought, yo, do you know what? I'm gonna gamble inside it. I'm gonna scratch my scratch card inside that library. Who even does that? Alright, cool. So whenever it's somebody's birthday, you normally sing happy birthday to them. It's just that awkward moment. Everyone starts singing happy birthday to you. It happens on my birthday every single year. And I just don't know what to do. Where do I look? Do I look there? There? Like, cheers, mate. Yeah. Like, what do you do? But anyway, when someone is singing happy birthday to you, let's say that you're at a restaurant right now, okay? Your birthday cake comes out, you're singing happy birthday. Little did you know, the people that are singing happy birthday are breaking the law because the song is copyrighted. Which means that under the copyright law that you're not allowed to sing happy birthday, and if you do, then you can be fined a very, very, very fat sum You can be fined a big fat sum of money. That's why sometimes when you go to restaurants, they don't really like to sing happy birthday, just in case they ever get caught. Police rock up to the restaurant and they get arrested, flipping, fined, whatnot, taken to court. You know how it goes. Alright, cool. This is one of my favourite ones. Big up Edward VI for this one. Because it is actually illegal to break... Alright, but bearing in mind this is still a law. This law is still in place. We never got rid of this, okay? It is illegal to break the egg on the sharp end. Okay, and what's the punishment for that? Everyone put in the comments right now. You got 5 seconds to guess what the punishment is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can end up in the stocks for 24 hours. Don't ask me what it is. I'm guessing that's something like the dungeon. Don't even ask me how he would have knew if you broke the egg on a sharp end. To be honest, I didn't really know that they even had eggs back in them days. It is actually illegal to put the stamp for a letter upside down, and the punishment for that is the death penalty. It is classed as treason. If you ever get a letter and you need to put the stamp on it, you need to put the stamp on the right way round. And what would be the punishment for this horrific crime? Oh, it's nothing, just a death penalty. You can get the death penalty if you put the stamp on the wrong way round. Now this law is very, very old, but it still exists. But I don't think you're gonna get prosecuted for it, and you're definitely not gonna get the death penalty nowadays. Okay, so if you're from London or any other major city really, then you may notice these. And they're actually found in places like train stations, airports, anything like that. They're mostly seen in train stations all around the world really. But the reason why I said London is because the London Underground is there. They're very, very, very common. Anywhere you go, you'll most likely be standing above either a train or one of these things. With that being said, literally, I kid you not, so much people in London bump the barriers. They either climb over it or they push straight through it. And I'll be real, the people, the workers in the London Underground, they don't care. They look at you and they laugh. Anyway, with that being said, if you come across a Karen, then they might call the police on you because, believe it or not, it's actually illegal. And you can be fined up to £1,000 for bumping the barriers. That's mad. You can bump the barriers and be fined up to a whole bag. Okay, and finally, this is also one of my favourite ones. Believe it or not, it's illegal to die in Parliament, okay? And I'll tell you why it's illegal to die in Parliament. The Houses of Parliament are classed as a royal palace, which then means that if you die in Parliament, you are then eligible for a state funeral, which is basically what the Queen gets. That's what all of the big people get. But yeah, let's just imagine that you went over to Parliament and for some reason you magically, I don't know, you died. You would then be eligible for a state funeral if you wanted one, but nobody would be able to tell because you'd be dead. And you wouldn't really, like, where does it really fall? Because how would it be illegal to you? You wouldn't be breaking any laws because you'd be dead. So there's still an empty spot around there, but that law still exists and it will be there for a very, very long time. What would probably happen if you died in funeral is that you would get a state funeral anyway. Even if you never got asked before, I guess. I'm not sure if just before you enter the Parliament, then you get asked if you want a state funeral just in case you die. If you don't, then I'm sure they'll just give you a state funeral anyway. Okay guys, so they are most of the weirdest laws in the United Kingdom. If you want more laws, then you're gonna have to let me know. I thought I'd do a bit of a different video today. This is a bit like what I do on TikTok. If you liked this video, then make sure you actually like the video, okay? And make sure you comment some more video ideas that you want me to do. I'll do literally anything. As I said before, I'll even adopt a child if you want me to. But yeah guys, thanks for watching the video. My socials are going to be in the description below. I'm going to be trying to post as much times as I can every single week. I'm going to be hella consistent. But yeah guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?